Right now at 10, brutal wind chills across Wisconsin and Minnesota. We have the latest on what to expect overnight. And mental health care for farmers. Wisconsin's U.S. Senator says rural resources are crucial. Plus, getting paid to train. A local health system is trying to ease some worker shortages.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 10.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 10. I'm Ken Kozarowski. It is going to be a cold night across the upper Midwest. First Warn meteorologist Eric Dean has the latest.
A wind chill advisory is now in effect for everybody in the News 8 Now viewing area as dangerous wind chills are now in play. Take a look at the latest advisory map and you can see right there everybody from Rusk County all the way down to Winneshiek, Allamakee County, Richland, and Crawford County is under a wind chill advisory. This started at 6 o'clock this evening and now goes until 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. Like I said, dangerous wind chills will be in play. Numbers for today, we were in the teens and 20s. 19 was the high in Sparta, 19 Black River Falls, 16 in Eau Claire, 19 Winona. La Crosse made it to 20, and then mid-20s from Prairie du Chien over towards Boscobel. You factor in that feels like temperature right now, and it's just dangerous out there. Everybody, with the exception of Boscobel, is well below zero. Now, coming up in the First Warn forecast, we're going to talk about tomorrow, as we're going to see highs in the single digits, but there is good news in the forecast, and that is a warming trend. We'll talk about that coming up in a few minutes. Ken, back to you.
We could use some good news. Eric, thanks very much. Back on the news side of things this evening, two men accused of breaking into a Chippewa Falls apartment and injuring two people are still free on bond. Jeremiah Mackey and Elijah Johnson are charged with felony counts of armed robbery, substantial battery, use of a dangerous weapon, and false imprisonment. A bond hearing was scheduled for this morning to reflect updated charges, including the alleged use of a gun. According to online court records, the state did not file a bond motion. The judge denied the bond motion made by the victims who made statements in court. The judge kept the current bond in place for both Mackey and Johnson. According to a criminal complaint, the two men broke into an apartment and hit two people with a gun and then stole a PlayStation 5 before running away. Both victims were taken to a hospital with injuries. Another bond review hearing is scheduled for March 1st. There are no signs of hacking or machine errors in the November midterm elections. That's according to auditors who inspected more than 222,000 ballots by hand, the largest audit in state history. They found a handful of mistakes but attributed those to human error. The Wisconsin Elections Commission approved the results today. Now, 5 errors resulted from creases in paper ballots. The 6th error was a ballot filled out in green ink, which made it hard for the machine to read. The Elections Commission also appointed a panel of experts and political party appointees to create new rules for poll watchers. The group is made up of voting rights advocates, poll workers, and party representatives. And this comes as watchers were a concern during the midterms after new efforts by political parties to put their people at voting sites. There were also reports of watchers intimidating poll workers. Observers complained that existing rules are unclear and inconsistent across the state. An attorney for the Elections Commission said it could take up to 2 years for new rules to be put in place. Senator Tammy Baldwin says newly signed legislation will help Wisconsin farmers access more mental health resources. As part of Congress's annual budget, the Farmers First program dedicates $10 million to train people who interact with farmers to see warning signs and help refer them to mental health resources. Baldwin says the average farmer may not have resources close by, so this program is meant to help bridge the gap in rural areas.
It's a critical program because again, of how frequent mental health and stress is in farming, but also how isolated they may be and not necessarily interacting with folks who can provide them with those resources and supports.
Senator Baldwin is also part of the bipartisan Farmland Security Act, designed to address a rising amount of foreign investment on U.S. farmland. According to Baldwin, foreign-owned farming acreage has reportedly doubled in the last decade. Baldwin says existing law states that foreign investors have to disclose those land purchases, but inaccurate data to Congress is telling those members that not all disclosures are actually happening. So Baldwin says the new law will bring needed transparency.
Our farms are the economic engine that fuel many of our rural communities. But when our farmland is bought up by foreign investors who often don't even live here, it has huge implications, and we have to keep an eye on it.
Now, a third project provides $25 million in grants to help both small and medium dairy farmers grow, be more efficient, and see more profit during a time when Baldwin says they have faced their fair share of headwinds. La Crosse County is offering grants up to $100,000 to help revitalize neighborhoods. Federal ARPA dollars make up these grants that can go toward replacing old, dilapidated houses with new builds. You can get funds up to $50,000 for single-family homes and up to $100,000 for multifamily housing. We have a link to the applications on our website. Sun Country Airlines is introducing a new service for Eau Claire passengers. Starting in March, Sun Country will be launching a van service connecting passengers from Chippewa Valley Regional Airport to Minneapolis. People can also use this van service if they just want to get to Minneapolis landmarks like the Mall of America. According to Sun Country officials, the goal is to help passengers enjoy a stress-free trip.
For a $10 add-on to your Sun Country ticket, you virtually can, relax, work, whatever you need to do, and then, get to the airport as a nonstop from Eau Claire to Minneapolis.
The new van service will be in addition to Sun Country flights connecting EAU and MSP 4 times a week. Still ahead tonight at 10, it has been 3 years since the pandemic began, but workers are still getting burned out. Gunderson Health System created a program to help fill in the worker gaps in their pharmacies. And later, bringing historic sounds to the Grammys. A South Carolina band is celebrating their 2nd nomination as they bring Gullah music to the forefront of roots music.
Don't miss Ashley's President's Day preview sale. This week only, get 10% off on trending styles throughout the store and online. And explore special financing options that fit your budget. Visit your local Ashley store in Arcadia, Eau Claire, and Onalaska, and the Ashley Outlet in Arcadia.
With most value menus, more cheese means spending more cheddar. But Taco John's Valuest menu isn't most value menus. Now get our Nacho Crunch Burrito with chicken for just $3. Or get it with beef for just $2.
Only on the Valuest menu at Taco John's.
Ubrelvy helps you fight migraine attacks. You put it all on the line. You do it all. So you bring Ubrelvy. It can quickly stop migraine in its tracks within 2 hours without worrying if it's too late or where you are.
Unlike older medicines, Ubrelvy is a pill that directly blocks a protein believed to be a cause of migraine. Do not take with strong CYP3A4 inhibitors. Most common side effects were nausea and tiredness.
Migraine pain relief starts with you. Learn how AbbVie can help you save. Ask about Ubrelvy, the anytime, anywhere migraine medicine.
It's time for the final vote for Best of La Crosse County. Vote in each category now through February 28th. We'll announce winners in each category on April 3rd. Vote for your favorite business today at bestoflacrossecounty.com. Presented by River Valley Remodelers.
Don't sleep on Ashley's President's Day mattress preview sale. Save up to $900 on select Purple mattresses and Ascent base sets. Plus, receive 10% off Purple pillows, sheets, and mattress protectors. Visit your local Ashley store in Arcadia, Eau Claire, and Onalaska, and the Ashley Outlet in Arcadia.
A blustery city cam showing downtown La Crosse this evening. Back in news front, it is the new normal. Workforce shortages in all industries, including healthcare. News 8 Now's Anna Fisher explains how Gunderson Health System is working to solve the problem in their own pharmacies. Good evening.
Good evening, Ken. Fewer workers per shift means more burnout. Gunderson hopes to fill the gaps through its paid training programs. The 12-week pharmacy technician training program allows for more employees to be directly hired at one of Gunderson's 11 pharmacies after becoming certified. Current pharmacy techs at Gunderson say full staff is crucial for taking care of patients.
People call in, people get sick, we're around germs constantly. We try to keep ourselves as clean as possible, but working with some of these patients in the critical care that they are, you can't avoid it all the time. So when someone calls in sick, that means twice the work for everybody.
I think about work like all the time. So for me personally, it brings my stress up a little bit because I want to make sure our patients are getting what they need.
As they enter their 9th cycle of training, Gunderson hopes to increase staffing by training anyone who's interested, no prior experience required. And the program currently has an 80% retention rate. And if you would like to join the program, we have a link on news8000.com.
All right. Anna Fisher reporting. Thanks very much, Anna. Well, this Black History Month, UW Health researchers are raising awareness of racial disparities in research studies. Black adults are twice as likely to get Alzheimer's as white adults, but Black Americans are often left out of research studies about the disease. Researchers from UW Health are actively working against this trend. Their research, entitled African Americans Fighting Alzheimer's in Midlife, aims at making Alzheimer's research more inclusive.
This is on us to try to address that skepticism and demonstrate our commitment and ethics in our approach to Alzheimer's disease research.
The research also hopes to improve both engagement and recruitment. Pull your favorite red shirt out of the closet. Tomorrow is National Wear Red Day. The campaign brings awareness to heart disease in women. Heart disease is the #1 killer of women. And experts with Mayo Clinic Health System says care for heart disease is improving, including medications and encouraging people to live healthier. But it's still important to always bring awareness.
I think that there's always room for improvement. There's always room for people to remember that they could do more. We could eat healthier, we could exercise more, we could get in to get tested to make sure we're not at risk.
Dr. DeHart says women can watch out for warning signs like chest pains and shortness of breath. To stay healthy, he recommends following the Mediterranean diet and getting 30 minutes of exercise a day. Still to come, Midwesterners have had it up to here with snow by the month of February, and someone dealing with it for you sounds pretty great. But Better Business Bureau investigators say not so fast. They are seeing companies trying to take advantage and want to make sure you're not the next one scammed. Plus, those rough overnight temperatures are hitting the entire Coulee region. Eric's going to be in next to let us know about a weekend warm-up that could all lift our spirits. You're watching News 8 Now at 10.
PB&J?
PB before we go.
P before we go.
P before we go.
See you tomorrow?
Yeah.
Need to update your furniture? Menards has the furniture you need in stock. Plus, you get a free rug. That's right. Buy any upholstered living room furniture at $2.99 or more and get a free 5x7 area rug. That's $149.99 in savings. Need a new chair? How about a sectional, a new recliner, or love seat? Buy one today, get a free rug. Hurry up, get to Menards before they're gone. In-store only while supplies last.
Save big money at Menards.
Take your day from good to great with Perkins Great Plates under $10. Get big flavor and bigger savings with our Magnificent 7 breakfast, Big Bacon BLT, and more. And don't forget a delicious pie from our bakery. Save time and order online at perkinstogo.com.
So that no matter what mess you brought into this church today, no matter what addiction and what struggle, no matter how many times you've doubted God or questioned God, that because of Jesus Christ, God's not holding it over your head. Instead, there is this amazing grace, there is this unconditional love that you and I can say, God doesn't just put up with us. God loves us.
Join Pastor Mike Novotny each Sunday. Watch Time of Grace on Channel 8, WKBT.
We all know how weather goes around here. So why not take the First Warn team with you? Stay weather aware with hourly temps and conditions, video forecasts, and interactive radar. And the best part? It's easy to use. Here, try it.
You've got a Plus service for movies, plus a few Plus services for your favorite TV shows, plus a few extra. Plus, all those pluses add up. I guess that's why there's so many. How about a Plus service that's free, plus gives you local news, plus weather, plus sports, plus a little extra? News 8000 Plus, the Plus service that's everything local. Plus, it's free. Plus, it's easy to find on any of these. Plus this.
Morning. Who said that? Whoa, where did that come from? Floating money.
Funny.
Good luck out there.
Your entry door is the first thing people see when they come to visit. Make it inviting. Call the Board Store Home Improvements today for a prompt free estimate. 782-8877. You expect more, so thank you for watching News 8 Now.
It's this time of year where snow removal services are thriving, offering you that sweet convenience for a price. But there are more than a few companies out there looking to take advantage of you and your hard-earned dollar. The Better Business Bureau says Wisconsin sees a sharp rise in traveling or even local services solicit customers that are scamming you. They'll solicit door-to-door and get you to pay for a snow plow or snow repair service up front, then take that money and run without doing anything. The BBB's Director of Investigations says it's important to do your due diligence before you make any commitments.
Know who you're dealing with, I think, is the most important thing. Is this a new snow removal company? Is it a company that you can check references with? Do they have customers for a year or 2 or 5 or more?
She says checking the BBB for reviews is a very helpful tool. Also recommends that for services like these, get a written contract that spells everything out and has the company put any promises in writing. For more resources, just visit news8000.com. Time now to send it over to First Warn meteorologist Eric Dean for a check of our forecast.
We had another chilly day across the Coulee region. Highs were in the teens and 20s, and if you think that was cold, wait until you see tomorrow. We're talking highs in the single digits. Take a look outside for today. We had a high of 20 after a morning start of 5, 29 and 11 is where we should be for this time of year. 51 was the record high set back in 2006. You have to go all the way back to 1996 to see that record low of 34 degrees. So we take a look here now at the advisory map. Okay, so everybody in the News 8 Now viewing area is under the wind chill advisory. Now this went into effect at 6 o'clock this evening. It expires at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, and here's why. When you wake up in the morning, everybody's going to be well below zero, down to 21 below in Ladysmith, 19 below in Eau Claire, 14 below in Winona, 17 below in Preston. You go towards the Volk Field area, down to 14 degrees below zero, 16 below in Sparta. We take a look here at the wind chill tracker, and you see the winds coming out of the north and northwest. These are the feels-like temperatures, down to 39 below in Ladysmith, 35 below in Eau Claire, 31 below Winona, 34 below in Preston. By 6 a.m., pretty much the same story, between 25 below to 38 degrees below zero. Then by the 9 o'clock hour, yeah, it's still hanging around. And then by noon, that trend continues as well. So the bottom line, bundle up and make sure you have that free News 8000 First Warn weather app on your device to receive the latest information for your area. You will get the updated 8-day forecast. You'll get the real-time weather alerts sent directly to your mobile device. It's basically a great way to stay informed and ahead of the storm and to stay weather aware, not just for wintertime, but also for severe weather. So in terms of the weekend, here we go. We'll see a high of 33 on Saturday, 34 on Sunday for La Crosse, and then we'll hover right around freezing for Eau Claire. This weekend, we'll see a mixture of sun and clouds, but right now, nothing to talk about in terms of cloud cover. We're on the leading edge of a high pressure system, and you can see exactly what's going on with this. There it is right there. That's what's going to keep the winds out of the north and northwest, ushering that cooler air for tomorrow. Then we get on the back end of this as we go into the weekend, which allows temperatures to go up and that wind to shift out of the south. So temperatures right now, look at Duluth, down to 12 below, 4 below Minneapolis, 4 above in Pierre, 2 below in Bismarck, 35 in Billings. But again, that feels like temperature already down to 32 degrees below zero in Duluth, 24 degrees below zero Minneapolis, 14 below in La Crosse, 16 below in Des Moines. So we'll see clear skies as we go into tonight. We'll see the clouds start to pick up a little bit as we go into your Friday morning and afternoon. Sky Tracker is showing temperatures by the 3 o'clock staying in the single digits. And then we take a look here at the 9, 10 o'clock hour. We will see the cloud cover start to dissipate by Saturday morning. Again, a chilly start, but that'll quickly change as we get on the back end of a high pressure system, allowing temperatures to go back up into the upper 20s to low 30s. So the details of the First Warn forecast for tonight, we'll see mostly clear skies, just downright cold, folks. Overnight low, 11 below zero. Winds will be out of the northwest at around 5 to 15 miles per hour. As we help you plan your Friday, we'll see a temperature of 11 below by 8 a.m., 7 below by 10 a.m. We'll see a temperature of 3 by the 2 o'clock hour. We'll see that wind staying out of the south to southeast in the afternoon, evening hours. Then we'll see that temperature go up to 6 by 8 p.m. the next 8 days. So we go to 33 on Saturday, 34 Sunday, upper 30s for Monday. We keep the rain chances in the forecast Monday through Thursday. Some places could see a few snow flurries, but other than that, I think for the most part it's going to be rain. By Friday, we'll see partly cloudy skies with a temperature of 34 degrees. So Ken, the bottom line, yeah, the groundhog did see a shadow. Means 6 more weeks of winter, but fingers crossed, spring can start to feel like it's just around the corner. The meteorological first day of spring, though, is March 1st. So fingers crossed, that's coming soon.
Fingers crossed indeed, Eric. Thanks so much. Coming up next in sports, big night on the hardwood for conference rivals. NBC foes going at it in lacrosse. Blue Gold's hosting the Rangers in a back-and-forth battle. Rob's got the highlights next.
News 8 Now Sports is brought to you by Mayo Clinic Health System. At Mayo Clinic Health System, get personalized specialty care with access to experts from orthopedics to neurosurgery and cardiology to cancer care, all close to home.
Would you look at that?
It's beautiful.
Whoa.
That's our boy.
So proud.
Right now, get a sausage McMuffin or sausage biscuit paired with hash browns for just $2.50.
Made in America. What does it mean? It means craftsmanship. It means quality. It means value. And it means jobs. At Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota, we're dedicated to bringing you furniture made in North America. And now, during the Made in America sale, you'll find special savings on bedrooms and dining rooms from Daniels Amish and Canadell. Sofas and sectionals from Flex Steel, Smith Brothers, and other quality makers. If it's made in America, it's on sale. See the quality, enjoy the savings. Now at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota.
Migraine hits hard, so you hit back with Ubrelvy. You put it all on the line. One dose of Ubrelvy quickly stops migraine in its tracks within 2 hours.
Do not take with strong CYP3A4 inhibitors. Most common side effects were nausea and tiredness.
Ask about Ubrelvy, the anytime, anywhere migraine medicine.
We should prank Allison.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is your refrigerator running?
Yeah, why?
Well, you better go catch it. Ooh, we should prank Shobi.
Ooh, yeah.
Is your furnace running?
No, I haven't turned it on yet.
I know who you should call. Call GNT.
For the best heating and air conditioning guaranteed.
It's time for the final vote for Best of La Crosse County. Vote in each category now through February 28th. We'll announce winners in each category on April 3rd. Vote for your favorite business today at bestoflacrossecounty.com. Presented by River Valley Remodelers.
You're not always going to be here, but you always have this. Whether you're here, or anywhere really, the News 8000 app lets you stay updated on your time. Get it today so you can have here.
News 8 Now Sports is brought to you by Mayo Health System. Here's News 8 Now's Rob Schiff.
Big night on the hardwood for a few conference foes. We're going to start in the MVC with two city rivals going at it in lacrosse. Let's go to Aquinas High School. Blue Gold's hosting Logan. Second half, Aquinas up 7 and adding 2. It's Shane Willenbrand, count it, +1. Blue Golds go up 10. Rangers respond. Justice Ariano going straight through traffic. Hoop and the harm for the senior. It's back to 7. But Willenbrand having his way in the paint. He puts in 2 more. 55-46 Aquinas. But Logan not going away. Look at this move from Nick Jolly spinning his way to the cup for 2. Off the window. That cuts it back to 7. Then it's Cam Cruz from downtown. You bet. Rangers cut the deficit to just 4. But on the other end, Andrew Sutton giving the Blue Gold some breathing room. He knocks down the 3. Lead goes back up to 7 for Aquinas. And the Blue Golds hang on at home. They get the win 71-60. Scenic Bluffs rivals going at it. Bangor hosting Hillsborough. First half action. Cardinals come out red hot. Dustin McDonald drains the 3. It's 10-0 Bangor early. Cardinals still pouring it on off the miss. That's Willis Pollock grabbing the board. And the junior puts it in plus the foul. Pollock's pumped. 14-0 run by Bangor to start. Tigers claw back. They go on a 6-0 run of their own. Ben Koopman splashes home the baseline J. Hillsborough cuts it to 8, but the Cardinals came to play. Tyson Herkin racing to the cup. He puts it in. Lead balloons back to 11, and then it's Herkin finding Garrett Brzani in the corner for 3. Yes, sir. Cardinals get a big conference win over rival Hillsborough, 68-43. On the girls' side, let's go to the Cooley Conference. GET traveling to West Salem to take on the Panthers. Home team rolling early. Nice outlet pass to Sam Niemeyer for the lay-in. Panthers strike first, and they kept pushing the tempo. Niemeyer, nice find to Brinley Kelly for the score. West Salem goes up 5. And again, it's Niemeyer. She's going to bank this one in off the glass. 7-point lead for the Panthers. Redhawks trying to stay in the fight. Haleen DeJager, pretty finish at the cup for 2, but too much West Salem. Look at that no-look pass from Kelly. Count it, +1. Panthers pouring it on. They get the win, 74-25. Big win for Spring Grove tonight, and it was a special night for Elijah Solom, the senior, reaching the 1,000-point milestone as the Lions improved to 16-1 on the year with a 72-31 win over Glenville Emmons. Big congrats to Elijah on joining that 1,000-point club. Couple more big commitments on Thursday. Let's start with Central's Boston Brindley. The Riverhawk played a lot of home games at Roger Herring Stadium, and that's where he'll be when he suits up for college football. Brindley deciding to stay in lacrosse and play at UWL. The senior did it on both sides of the ball during his time at Central. 16 picks over the final 2 years. He had 9 in 10 games this season, and Brindley capping off his high school career by being named the recipient of the Jim Leonard Award, which is given to the most outstanding senior defensive back in Wisconsin. So the Eagles are getting a good one. Brindley will have some company. Also heading to the Eagles is West Salem's Brennan Kennedy, the senior, making it official on his social media page what final year it was on the gridiron for Kennedy and the Panthers. Number 24 playing a big role in West Salem's success, the All-State standout, helping lead West Salem all the way to Madison for the Division III state championship game. All right, Badgers in Columbus tonight looking to snap their 3-game skid, taking on Ohio State. First half, Wisconsin up, adding to it. Chucky Hepburn, nice finish at the rim. Badgers up 10. Then later in the half, time winding down again. Hepburn going left. He's going to beat the buzzer. Badgers go into the break up 16. Buckeyes would battle back in the second half, but the Badgers get a much-needed conference win on the road. Wisconsin snaps its 3-game skid, 65-60.
Hi, Aaron.
Hi, Cole.
Got any news you want to share with us?
Not going to San Fran.
Packers quarterback Aaron Rodgers still hasn't made up his mind on if and where he'll play in 2023, but doesn't sound like it's going to be San Francisco. Rodgers competing at the Pebble Beach Pro-Am in California for the next few days. Doesn't look too stressed about his future. Did say earlier in the week that he hasn't even decided if he plans on playing next season, so we'll keep you updated whenever we get anything from the 4-time
Got any news you want to share with us?
MVP. So at least we got that out of the way. At least we know that it's not going to be San Francisco, just 30 teams. It's down to 30 teams left.
I love his sense of humor because, of course, the 49ers passed on him the year he was drafted.
Yep.
That's stuck in his craw for his entire career.
Holding him to it even now.
Yeah.
It's a perfect opportunity, too, for him to go there. They don't have a quarterback.
Right.
And he's from the area, but it's almost like that's not where he's going no matter what, no matter how the scenario is.
All right. Yeah, we'll be on pins and needles to see the result, though. Thanks, Rob.
You got it.
More news after this.
A prosecutor, now circuit court judge, Janet Protasewicz.
On the Supreme Court, I'll be a common sense judge. I'll protect public safety. I believe in a woman's freedom to make her own decision on abortion. It's time for a change.
Welcome to Esco. Welcome to huge selection and savings. We are celebrating President's Day all month long. Take up to 5 years to pay interest-free. Need new appliances? Take 2 years to pay. Countertops? Take 3 years to pay. An adjustable base bed? Take 5 years to pay. Wesco and Sparta, where white glove delivery and setup are always free. Tell them Peyton sent you.
Exciting things call for a drum roll, like this new offer on one of Wisconsin's favorite lotto games. It's Super Cash 5 will get you 6. During February, when players buy a $5 or greater Super Cash ticket, they'll get a bonus ticket with 2 additional plays for the next drawing. Only in February. This exciting offer from the Wisconsin Lottery is going fast.
Tune in Fridays at noon for Financial Fridays with WNB Financial in Holman. Learn about important topics in banking and finance from a local team that's focused on service, solutions, and community. WNB Financial, more than a bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Our weather is constantly on the move, and you can trust that the News 8 Now First Warn team is always tracking it. But we're not just here. When storms move in, the First Warn team gets moving in the Storm Runner. The News 8 Now Storm Runner puts you in the middle of what's happening with up-to-the-minute live reports, day or night. It's just one more way the First Warn team has you covered when it comes to severe weather. The News 8 Now Storm Runner, powered by Maury's VW.
I'm voting for Judge Janet Protasewicz for Supreme Court. She believes in our freedom to make our own decisions when it comes to abortion.
Extremists want to ban abortion,
even in cases of rape and the health of the mother. Judge Janet Protasewicz is the change Wisconsin needs.
All right, we're just days away from music's biggest night in America, and a South Carolina group named Ranky Tanky is nominated for a second Grammy this year. Nichelle Medina introduces us to the group breaking barriers with their unique and historic style of music.
It's a soulful sound, one that's preserving history.
We're singing about happiness and death and the celebrating life.
In 2016, 5 friends from Charleston, South Carolina came together to form Ranky Tanky, performing songs inspired by the Gullah culture.
The natural form of Gullah is people singing, clapping their hands and stomping their feet.
Music and sounds that originated among the descendants of Africans who were enslaved and brought to the coastal South.
Good time, a good time. We gon' have a time.
Good Time in 2019 helped the group score their first Grammy for Best Regional Roots Album, marking the first Gullah recognition in Grammy history. And they've done it again. This is the moment lead vocalist Kiana Parker learned of the group's nomination in the same category.
It's just an honor to be there, honestly, and still have the Academy acknowledge and to represent our Gullah heritage and our Gullah culture, which has never been done before.
While the Grammys has put the group in the spotlight, the music is resonating with audiences, taking listeners on a cultural journey.
These are songs that are from the heart. The Gullah community is all about love and uplifting, everybody and everything around them.
Ranky Tanky is expected to release their 3rd studio album later this year. Win or lose at the Grammys, their career is climbing.
Have you prepared a speech just in case?
No speech.
No, to be recognized
by our peers.
Is just, really a very heartwarming thing.
Global ambassadors preserving traditions and culture one beat at a time. Nichelle Medina, CBS News, Los Angeles.
And Ranky Tanky loosely translates to work it or get funky in Gullah. They've got 2 studio albums and 1 live recording album right now available on Spotify. We'll be right back to wrap things up.
Right now is absolutely the best time of year to buy furniture, and Slumberland Furniture is the best place during our huge President's Sale. Check out this gorgeous sectional, and it comes with a free ottoman, plus so much more during our huge President's Sale at Slumberland Furniture.
102.7 WKBH.
Hey, it's Kelly Wild from Magnum Media, and I've been getting inklings. My wife Susie telling me that 102.7 WKBH is on all over the place. Well, now the results are in, and thank you very much. Out of all the radio stations in La Crosse County, you made 102.7 WKBH number 1.
Winter is here.
And with winter weather come accidents and mishaps. Whether you're on your way to work, walking the dog, or out on the trail, accidents can happen.
That's why we have insurance, to help with the unexpected accidents that are not your fault.
At Bygoff & Rohde, we'll help you get the insurance settlement you deserve to pay your medical bills, your lost wages, and get your life back on track.
If you're injured, call us.
Call Bygoff & Rohde.
And he was a kid, 4 years old, he had lats. The only way you get lats is from doing prison time and doing pull-ups. He was a bad little kid. He was so evil, his first baby tooth, it came in chipped. Walking around the neighborhood smoking his mama's cigarettes.
Get ready for the comedy of Marlon Wayans, the Microphone Fiend Tour. Saturday, February 11th at Ho Chunk Gaming, Black River Falls, Wisconsin, with special guest DC Irvin. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster. Don't miss Marlon Wayans live.
calling all fishermen, hunters, and outdoor sports enthusiasts.
The La Crosse Sports Show returns February 9th through 12th.
Grab the latest gear and browse through the many boats, docks, lifts, ATVs, RVs, fifth wheels, travel trailers, and more.
Save big with special show-only pricing.
Experience the many family-friendly entertainment options and take-home cash and carry items.
Come for the deals. Stay for the fun.
4 action-packed days, February 9th through 12th at the La Crosse Center.
Purchase discount tickets at lacrossesportshow.com.
Looking at mattresses?
Buying a mattress can be uncomfortable. That's why Slumberland has modernized the process. Right now at our huge President's Sale, get this Sealy Posturepedic mattress for $5.99. Slumberland, mattress shopping reinvented.
We are unfortunately out of time. Bundle up tonight, stay safe, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.